My fellow Guardians, what's going on, y'all? Your dude Sly here, and welcome back to another Sly Nation Presage Exotic Quest Guide here in Destiny 2. So, in my previous two videos, we talked about how to solo the enemies and easily beat the boss in my solo guide, and while some didn't think it was my best work, it gets the point across. In the second video, we talked about the 5 clue locations within the Glycon ship, and in these next few videos, we're going to go over all those scannable locations within the ship, as well as all of the captain's logs and or secret chest or smuggling compartment locations that will be available during the master level version of Presage. Now there's also a 6th clue to scan during the master level version as well, and once again you have to run everything a few times for all of these to unlock, as only few of these scannables will be available on your first couple of run-throughs. The rest become scannable in later run-throughs, but nonetheless this will show you where all of them are so you can grab them whenever you want. Now, I'll also be making a secret chest video that goes over all the chests and data pads, or smuggling cache locations, whatever you want to call them, all of that in another video. So definitely keep a lookout for that, and it'll be up next. Now, as a disclaimer, y'all, I do all of my own work. I do not rip off posts on Reddit, nor do I read other guides and simply parrot the information. While that would make all of my work foolproof, I don't think it's fair to others. I've scoured this ship dozens of times, and these are all the things I was able to find. It could be that once master level version goes active today, more scannables are added or found in later times. And if that's the case, I will upload another video with the newly added locations or try to edit this one here on YouTube. So with that, let's get this bad boy started. Okay, so load up the mission and start out like normal. Take the platforms off to your left and of course work your way around the ship to the side entry port. So far, my first couple of run-throughs on Master, the actual way to get to the boss or the end hasn't changed so far. So it's not like you need to know any kind of new, ways to go. Once you're inside, snake through the tunnels, and off to your left, you're going to see a grate blocked by one of those darkness plant things. Go ahead and smash it, and that is the only available, captain's log or cache location that can be found here on normal. You have to run Presage on normal at least 2 or 3 times before this becomes available for some reason, and the rest will open up during the higher difficulty run-throughs. So from here, just keep following the path until you reach the area where you can open up the main door to the ship. This is also your very first darkness barrier. Again, just as a run-through, shoot the spore things to give yourself the egregore link, and then walk on through. Now, as soon as you walk through this first darkness barrier, you'll have your first scannable object and clue number 1, the Cabal Soldier. Alright, so after the soldier, you want to jump up and then take the path like normal. Now, as soon as you do and you get into the ceiling or this little tunnel, you'll come across your second scannable object, the computer. Now, like so many other scannables in this video, this one you can only scan on the master level. Okay, so keep going and make it to the area with the 3 electric barriers. Go ahead and enter the room, take out the screebs, and the next scannable will be located here in this room. Up by the computer terminal on your left-hand side, in the same room the screebs are in, you'll see one of the commandeered tower robots. Whether or not this is the one from the ship on Nessus or the one from the tower, Benedict, we don't know, but we'll find out once I'm able to scan it. So far, you can't scan it on your first master run-through, but we'll see if it opens up a little later, which I'm sure it will. Okay, so continue on with the quest like normal, and the next scannable and second clue for the normal mode triumph is located across your very first jump. You'll see one of those scorn traps or lanterns busted on the ground right before the next darkness barrier. This is clue number 2. So continue on and defeat the next wave of Screeb. Now, right before you're about to go over the second jump across the gap, you want to stop and immediately turn to your left. You're going to see a busted Cabal turret just chilling there. This will be the next scannable object. Now again, I know there's data pads in the room right before this, but highlighting all of that would be too much. So again, I'll go over all the data pad locations in another video. So after the Cabal turret, that's the only scannable object I've found in the room. So continue on like normal and then make your way past the electric barriers, past the trash compactor, fight your way through the first group of enemies, and then make your way into the second biggest fight of the ship's hangar. So clear out the enemies, and the next scannable object, also clue number 3 for the triumph on normal, is the menagerie ship located in the back left corner. Next, you want to make your way outside the hangar bay, jump around by using the catwalks, and enter the second ship hangar, which you can then follow the path after that. Within this room, there are 2 scannables. The first one will be a Cabal fuel backpack located in the pit right in the middle of the hangar. Again, this will be available on the master run-through. The second scannable will be in the front left corner as soon as you enter the second hangar bay. Not sure what this is, and so far I haven't been able to scan it, but as you can see in this video, you'll be able to scan it at some point in time. Okay, so continue on with the mission until you reach the next area, a place I call the control room. Now, as soon as you enter, you're going to see a Scorn laying on a console in the middle of the room. This will be your next scannable on master level. Continue on the path like normal into the next area and past the next darkness barrier. Use the lever to open the door, take out the electric gate above you. Once you jump up, there will be a second switch which opens the door behind you, and immediately after you enter that second door, you're going to see a dark ether canister laying on the ground. This will be your next scannable and also clue number 4 for the normal mode triumph. Okay, so as you continue on with the mission, we have a little bit of a blank area with nothing really to scan. Continue on with the mission like normal until you come to the mini jumping puzzle area, I guess you could call it. It has the 2 rotating walkways. The first scannable in this area will be the Dead Ghost. It's on the second rotating walkway. Just stick to the right and you'll find it behind the boxes. This is clue number 6, and you can only get it on master level difficulty. The second scannable is located immediately past this point. You want to grab your egregore link, flip your switches, and immediately past the next darkness barrier, right behind the area where you plant the rally flag, you'll find battleground equipment, like a supply cache, a canister, and a banner. This will be the next scannable, as you can see in this video. However, you can't grab it on your first run through, so I'm guessing it will open up at a later date. So go ahead and continue on, and the next area is of course the boss area. And I've scoured this place looking for something, but so far I haven't found anything on normal. But once you beat it, you want to head outside the tunnel like normal, and as soon as you drop down into the tunnel, turn around. And the 5th and final clue for the normal mode triumph, the clue locations, is located right behind you, that floating callus head. Once you grab that, drop down into the final area, and the very last scannable that I could find is located on the lowest level. There's a pile of gold, and Callus's chalice is located on the top. It's just kind of hanging out there. So this will be the last scannable of the video. And again, my friends, that's it. Now, I skipped over all the data pads once again because they go hand in hand with the secret chest or smuggling caches, which I'll upload next. But yeah, that's all the scannables found so far. It could be that at some point, like I said, a secret or perhaps a new door opens up which allows us to take another route, and with it, the opportunity for more stuff to appear. If that happens, I'll add it to the video later or upload a new one. But if something like that does happen, feel free to comment down below if anything new pops up that I haven't become aware of. But I'm out of here, y'all. As always, thank you for not only watching, but for supporting my channel. If you wish to get in touch, business or otherwise, feel free to hit me up. SlyNationGaming67@gmail.com, or check me out on the socials at Sly_Nation on Twitter, SlyNationGaming on Facebook. Spank the thumbs up or down if you liked, loved, or hated the video, and subscribe for plenty more Destiny 2 guides and videos, as well as other videos and games such as Mass Effect, Starfield, and plenty of other RPGs. Keep those eyes open for more D2 vids coming out here soon, but until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you all in the next one.